Hi my friend, how are you? Choice Tech is back with a video in which you are going to learn temple offerings problem using dynamic programming. One of the coolest problems to learn, one of the most interesting problems to solve. You are going to enjoy watching this problem. I have kept the explanation of this problem and its solution very easy. So all you have to do is watch this video till the end. So stay tuned while you learn to solve this problem. Let's see its problem statement right away. There is a mountain on which there are multiple temples constructed at different heights. Now, your task is that you need to offer flowers in each of these temples. Now, the minimum flower that you must offer in each temple is one. That means you need to at least take one flower with you per temple. So, if there are 4 temples, there should be 4 flowers with you. That's the base condition. All right. Now, if a temple is located at a higher altitude than a temple, than any temple, then it should be offered more flowers than the one which is located lower to it. Now, if two adjacent temples are constructed at the same height, then the number of flowers do not matter. So, let's say if there is a temple which is located at a height of 1000 meter and there is another temple which is located at a height of 1200 meters, then the second temple, the adjacent temple, is at a higher altitude than the first temple. So you can offer one flower in the first temple, but you need to offer 2 flowers in temple second. Now there is a third temple which is located at 1200 meters only, and it's the same height at which the second temple is located. Then the number of flowers do not matter. In the third temple you can offer one flower only. Let's understand this problem using a graphical representation. As you can see, this triangle represents a mountain, and this is temple number 1 where you can offer one flower. That's the minimum number of flower you must offer. Then this is second temple located at a higher altitude. You need to increment the number of flowers here. So I incremented by 1, and the number of flowers that I must offer in this temple is 2. Then there is third temple which is located at the same height, but the number of offerings does not matter now. So I can offer just one flower in the third temple. Now the total flowers that I am offering in this scenario is 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4. And the input which is given to me is the number of heights. So 1 is the height of the first temple, 2 is the height of the second temple. This also indicates that it is at a higher altitude than the first temple, and 2 is the height of the third temple. This indicates that it is located at the same height as temple number 2. The task is to find minimum number of flowers to offer to the temples. Now this was an example. The question which we are going to solve is this. So the number of temples on the mountain is 6. These are the heights of each of these temples: 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 1, and we need to find the total number of flowers, actually minimum number of flowers. All right, now we are going to move to the framework where we'll do some brainstorming and solve this problem. Before we do that, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, because that way you'll get notified whenever I release videos like this in future and you do not miss out on any of the learnings. Let's move to the framework now. You can see that I have listed down the heights of the 6 temples. The height of the first temple is 1, second temple 5, third temple 3, fourth temple 6, fifth temple 3, and sixth temple 1. Now I'll try to solve this problem in a naive manner, or in a conventional way, I would say. So this is temple number 1. I am going to offer one flower over here. All right. This temple number 2 is located at a greater height. Okay, so the number of flowers, let's say I offer is 2. Now temple number 3 is located at a lower height than this one. It doesn't matter now. I am going to offer the number of flowers as the minimum, which is 1. Temple number 4, which is adjacent to temple number 3, has a greater height than this temple, so I will have to increment the number of flowers, so it becomes 2. Now wait a minute, what am I doing? If I start from here, if I look from here, then from here the number of flowers that I will have to offer is 1. Over here, this temple is located at a greater height than this temple, so the number of flowers will become 2. Now, check this one. This temple is located at a greater height than this temple. Alright, so the number of offerings, the number of flowers has to be 3 now. But it is coming as 2 when we look from here. That means something is conflicting. So this also suggests that there is a left and a right component to each of the temples. So the right component is going to take the values, is going to take the number of flowers if we start from here, if we start from the right actually, and the left component is going to hold the number of flowers if we start from the left hand side. If we start looking from here, we'll have to find the left and the right components first, and then we are going to pick the maximum of those two components pertaining to each temple. We will sum those values and we'll get our solution. All right, let's do it now. This is very obvious that the left component over here, if we start from here, the left component will be 1, and if we start from here, the right component will be 1, because these are the first temples if we start from the left or we start from the right. So the minimum number of flowers which I have to offer here will be 1. Okay, now we are going to first calculate the left component. So let's come here, temple number 2, and calculate the left component. As you can see, the height of this temple is greater than this. So the left component is going to be 1 plus this number. So it will give me 2. Now over here, the height of this temple is less than this one. So the number of flowers now relative to each other does not matter. So what I am going to keep here, I am going to keep this as 1, because I will offer the minimum number of flowers here, right? Coming over here, this temple is located at a greater height than this particular temple. 6 is greater than 3. So it is going to be 1 plus this one. It will give me 2. Okay. Now over here, this temple is located at a lower altitude than this temple. So I am going to offer the minimum number of flowers, which is 1. Again, 1 is less than 3. That means this temple, the last temple, if we start from the left, is located at a lower altitude than the second last temple. So again, the left component will be 1. All right. Now we start from the right. Okay. So we have already calculated the right component of the first temple, and this is 1. Let's move here. So 3 is greater than 1. This temple is located at a higher altitude. So I am going to do 1 plus this number of flowers. It is going to give me 2. Cool. Now this temple is located at a higher altitude than this temple. So it is going to be 1 plus this number, which is 2. So I am going to get the right component as 3 for this temple. Over here, this temple is located at a lower altitude than this temple. So it is going to be 1. All right, the minimum number of flowers. Now over here, this temple is located at a higher altitude than this temple. So the right component of this temple will be 1 plus this one. It will give me 2. Over here, this temple is located at a lower altitude than the temple adjacent to it. If we start from the right, so I am going to populate 1 over here. Now let's find the maximum of the left and right components of each of these temples. So for temple number 1, the maximum value is going to come out as 1. We take it from the right component, let's say. For temple number 2, it is coming out as 2. So let me take it from the right component. It is my favorite, because then temple number 3, the maximum value is coming out as 1. I am going to take it from the right component. For temple number 6, you can see the maximum value is 3 and it's coming out from the right component. So I'm going to put 3 over here. For temple number 5th, and why this is temple number 5th? Because I have started counting it from left hand side. Now it doesn't matter, I'm just counting. So the maximum of these two values is going to be 2, which is also coming out from the right hand side component. And then the last temple, which is temple number 6, the maximum value you can see is going to be 1. Now we are going to add all these numbers, and the addition result is going to give us our solution. So what will be the addition result? 1 plus 2 3 plus 1 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 and plus 1 10. So the minimum number of flowers that we need to offer when we have 6 temples located at these heights is 10. This is our answer. Now let's take a look at its algorithm. So this is our algorithm. I have given the for loop pertaining to the left component of each of the temples. On similar lines, you can design the for loop for the right component of the temple. So you can see we are going to start from the second temple and loop all the way till the last temple. And this is the if condition, which says that if the height of the temple at I is greater than the height of the temple at I minus 1, then the left component of the temple at I is going to be plus 1 of the left component of the temple at I minus 1 position. Else the left component of the temple at I position as ith position is going to be 1. Now when the left and the right components of each of the temples are calculated, then the final result is going to be the summation of the maximum value of the two components of all the temples. With this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope that you learned from this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do give it a thumbs up. If you have any doubts, then put them down in the comment section. If you got any feedback related to this video, you are welcome to put that down in the comment section. I look forward to help you with algorithms and programming. Thank you and bye bye.